Hello, beautiful people out there. Most welcome to the page here on GBC News. This is where we do chit chat, and this is where we get to soon matter. Tell us what is happening in the arena of sports. Today, we are taking a look at deaf football. Is Ghana ready for the upcoming World Championship? It's a big question that my guest here will tell us whether indeed Ghana is ready, whether indeed we want to really go to Malaysia and go and participate in the World Championships. And so let me quickly introduce my guest. And to my immediate left is no other person than the president of the Ghana Deaf Football Association. He happens to be Christopher Ekpo. Thank you very much, Chris, for your time. Then next to Chris is the evergreen PRO for the Ghana Deaf Football Association. It's in the person of Mr. Ransford Alati. Is in the house. Ransford, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
And then our interpreter for today and the interpreter for the Ghana Deaf Football Association happens to be Mr. Kwame Asempana Ania. Thank you very much for also coming in to come and do the interpretation for us so that at least everybody will watch and then feel excited about this event. So before I come to Mr. President, you have to start the discussions. Confirm to us on this national platform. Is Ghana going to participate in the World Deaf Football Championship in Malaysia 2023?
Thank you, Mr. Tobe. Let me first say good morning to our cherished listeners and the viewers. Well, whenever we come to this house, then it means there is something new that we are bringing in. And we are always happy to come here because of the relation that GTV has with the deaf national team football. Well, basically, we are making every frantic effort to ensure that we get to Malaysia. It hasn't been all that rosy though, but we know definitely by God's grace we'll go. The challenges are enormous. As we speak now, we've not assembled the players because all of them are in their various houses. They are doing the non-residential camping, residential camping, sorry. And it's a big challenge though. We've spoken with a couple of institutions to sort of getting us the needed funds to get the boys together. So basically that's where we got into. We are still trying very hard.
For Ghanaians who are new to your sport, the World Championship has a date it will start and a date it will end. Tell Ghanaians, when is it starting? When is it ending? And when is Team Ghana going there to acclimatize and then tournament starts?
Well, thank you very much. And the tournament starts, that's 23rd rather, but we have to get there on the 20th. But of September.
So,
Of September. But as I said earlier on, we've not been able to assemble the boys. Though they are doing their training all together, we've not been able to assemble them in the one environment to sort of play trials before we go. We've been playing a couple of them, but not in the high scale level as we speak now.
Okay, I am coming to the president, Christopher. Mr. President, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
It's been a while. What have you guys been doing behind the scenes that Ghanaians are not aware of?
Actually, we have been having a lot of problems. Many people don't believe that deaf can do anything. That is the reason why many people reject us. We are not able to move forward. But the most important thing is that the deaf can do a lot.
Did you say rejection?
Yes, that's what I mean. We are being rejected.
The last time I met you guys, you were playing your national championship at the Accra Sports Stadium. And the MP for Clotekwe, Madam Zeneto Ajimai Rollins, was there to motivate you, was there to, and like you, always been there. So where is the rejection coming in? break it down for me. When you say Ghanaians are rejecting you, yeah, let's look at it. How do you see the rejection?
Okay. First, we have to thank our MP, Senator, so much for the help he has done to us. She herself, she has been doing a lot. She has been doing a lot of efforts. Wherever we go through, whatever process we go through, she has been with us all the time. But many activities, games that we always have, she's always there with us. Already, Ghanaians know, you have been hearing about deaf activities, but they don't participate, they don't come near us. So that is where the rejection comes from.
Great. This tournament that is coming up, break it down for Ghanaians. You are the president. How important is this tournament, and what will Ghana's participation mean on the world stage?
And this is the fourth tournament in the series. The first three participations or activities or tournaments, we were not able to participate. So the fourth one that we are making an effort to go. Why is it so important for us to go to a World Cup? It creates a lot of awareness for the world to see deaf football. Since Ghana national team, Black Wonders have been playing different tournaments in Africa, West Africa and Africa. Always we are number one. We are the number one team, both in Africa and West Africa. So why are we not able to go? If we are the number one in Africa, why are we not able to go to the world stage? That is the problem that we are facing. That's why we are making effort that this time we want to break that jinx or break that barrier. So we make that we make it to Malaysia. Yeah, and that will put the deaf picture into the world stage for people to see what deaf can do, and it can improve the lives of the deaf people too. So that everybody will know, oh, okay, the World Cup, there are this number of countries and Ghana is there. So it will create that kind of enthusiasm. It is not only Black Stars, it's not only Black Stars, but Black Wonders too are there. So why not consider the Black Wonders too? As the deaf people go to the field and play, the same, the Black Stars also go to the field to play. So if the Black Stars have a World Cup, they attend. The deaf also have a World Cup, they also must attend. So if we are able to get the support that we need, we believe fervently that when we get there, we'll be able to perform.
Great. On our screens, you've been seeing highlights of our brothers, the deaf footballers. And if you watch it very well, their game is very, very interesting. They play on the same field like Chris said. They have a referee. So you say, okay, deaf people, how do you hear? Because there is a whistle and also there is a flag. Very soon, you see it again. You see the referee having all those things. So for clarity's sake, for the first timer who is watching, we'll come back to the challenges. But I'm coming to you as the PR. So people still ask, why do we see the referees having whistles at the same time having flag? Which one works effectively? And why, if they are deaf, why do you use whistle at the same time use the flag to control them? So my producer will play the full video. You see the referees having their flags at the same time. The referees are having whistles, and then they blew. Explain to us, Ransford.
Well, the reason why the central referee uses the flag and the whistle as well is just to, not for only the players, but for the spectators in the various stadiums, maybe for them to also to see that something has really happened. But most especially, the flag, when it's being raised, draws the attention of the player, because the player is deaf, he couldn't hear. And then again, once the flag is raised, the two assistants on the line, the flank, also raises theirs. So wherever a player is standing, he will get attracted to the fact that something has really happened.
Okay. So viewers, we'll go back to the screens again. Let's watch some of the highlights. You see what we are talking about. This is their football. And so don't get it twisted. It is not the linesman that is on the field. So director, just play the highlights again for me, for us to have just a little bit of education here. We're talking about the deaf football. So let's go back and then to the Accra Sports Stadium. This took place at the Accra Sports Stadium in 2022 when they were having their national championship. And so if it is ready, director, play it and let's see. So, you get the feel of it. Just do the same thing. So just look at the center man. You've heard the whistle. They are still having the flag. So Ransford, you explain that these two still work hand in hand. Somebody is saying they are deaf, they can't hear. So why the whistle?
The whistle is for the people, the spectators within within the stadium. They must hear that something has happened, because not everybody knows that the flag has been raised. But the flag is being raised purposely for the players.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some of the highlights, these were the penalty shootout to find out the winner. Look at the way they are playing. They are playing like the same abled men we see at the Accra Sports Stadium and everything. They miss penalties, they do everything. But you see the referee, the referee is standing there with the, just watch it. Then you flash it like this, and then it means they're playing. They understand. But the whistle also goes for us in the stands to really get it. So if you look at it, that was the national championship. They celebrate and they jubilate like the way we did. This is it. They are jubilating, they've won. The same thing we the able people do, and the Jama and everything you do.
Exactly. There's no difference. Aside of the fact that they use the central referee uses the flag, nothing changes in the football. The football.
So now let's come back to Mr. President. Ghana, somebody will ask, okay, we have the Ghana Football Association, but we also know that the Ghana Football Association has structures. Where does deaf football fall? Is it under the Ghana Football Association, CAF and FIFA, or they are a standalone group in the para movement, or even in the para movement, they are not part? Break it down before I come to Mr. President. So Ransford, where exactly do you fall?
Yeah, we fall under DIFA, the Deaf International Football, where just as we have the FIFA, we have DIFA. Okay. So we don't report to the ability ones, we report to disability.
Okay.
That's DIFA.
And in Ghana, we have the National Paralympic Committee.
Yeah.
Are you under the National Paralympic Committee?
Just as how do you call it? We are not under the National Paralympic Committee. Because we report directly to DIFA.
Okay.
Whereas this Paralympic committee, they are there because we are the hidden disability. Okay. Our disability is not seen unless somebody comes to tell you. You speak with the person could not hear you before you say, "Oh, the person is not hearing right." Okay, so ours doesn't fall right under the Paralympic committee.
Great. So I'm coming to you, Chris. You are the president. Have you informed the National Sports Authority, the body mandated by government to help develop sports in this country? Have you informed them? Because you go through the National Sports Authority before you get to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Have you informed them about this journey? And when did you inform them? Because of the time. Now, if you are leaving here on the 20th, we are left with 20 days. So, Brazil, have you informed them? Are they aware?
Yes, please. First, the process we started with NSA. All the processes started with NSA.
Okay.
And then the Director General also did his best to encourage and then motivate us to move ahead with our process. And then through the intervention of Dr. Zenato, we were able to get to the ministry. And we were able to meet the Minister of Sports face to face. And he also approved the program. So the minister accepted to pay for the tickets for the players and then the staff to the place But now what is left is for restoration or accommodation, and then other things that are related
So
with it.
if I'm joining the dots together, when you initially said, okay, there is this seeming neglect, we can take that thing out. Because if you are saying at least you've met the NSA boss, Professor Peter Chumisi, you've met Dr. Zeneto Azima Rollins, the MP for Cloticoli. You've also gone to see the Minister for Youth and Sports, and he has given you an assurance that your ticket to go has been taken care of. What is left now is your accommodation and your feeding. If that is the case, then I think that you have to correct it so that as my brothers watch online, they will not quickly accuse the ministry of indirectly neglecting you. If there are other things you will do, right? Can I say that? I can say that.
Yeah. So do you want him to?
Yes, I want.
Well, let me come in. Let me come
Okay, let him finish. Let him finish. Then you also chip in. So
Okay, the issue of rejection is not about ministry or maybe the authorities
Okay.
in per se. But we have sent so many letters.
you mean
for sponsorship,
proposals
for company,
for them
proposals,
to
proposals,
assist, but they are not responding.
None have responded.
As we sit on national platform
Yes,
now,
yes.
I know some will be watching you. So get ready, because between the 20 days at least, you will get some support coming in. That one day, I know this platform is huge enough. All our brothers from the north, south, east, and west are watching. Corporate Ghana is watching, so they will do it. Ransford, you said you want to chip in. Correct
Well,
something.
let me say this. You made mention of the fact that neglect, it doesn't be totally neglected.
Okay,
It's not
okay.
totally neglected because
But just there, that's
then again, it's like it was Honorable Zinato Ajinara who she facilitated our movement to go and see the minister, and the minister, we couldn't get all the number because they were also having a financial difficulty.
they are. Everybody's tight. So
Our number has to be reduced to 20. There's for only the ticket. So the ministry told us that look, they can get us the return ticket for 20 players and officials. That's 16 players and 4 officials. But we should go and also try the other corporate institutions and see whether we can get the our feeding and accommodation. That's where the challenge is.
okay. So right now, as we speak, officially, what is the number? The contingent going? What is the number?
Apparently, the contingent is supposed to be 28.
28.
But we have to because of the financial difficulty, we have to scale it down to 20, so that.
So which department are you taking out? Mazo's physiotherapist. What medical people? Which group are you taking out?
We are taking because they know the team itself, the player has to be around 20.
The players
supposed
must
to
be
be
20
with 8 officials. So we've scaled down. We've take off 4 players. We've take 4 officials too. So now it's now we are going to look at the essential services for the players. Those who are going to work on them. Like you can't take out the necks. You can't take out the physio. You can't take the interpreter. So we are still working around and see how best we can work around those number.
Okay. So viewers, as you watch us and you still observing us on Facebook, we are streaming and everything. If you have any comment suggestions, like just send a comment and your name. Make your suggestions in plain simple language. If there is support, any entity out there that can really come and assist them, you can touch us up on WhatsApp, and then we will do it. Or come to GBC and say you're looking for the sports team. We will link you up to the deaf team so that you can also do a little bit of assistance for them. Now, an entity like the Ghana Football Association, have you guys sent a proposal there that maybe you will be needing some kits to train with, let's say, even jerseys, if you don't even have your own branded jerseys, boots, cones, balls, because the same thing you use are the same thing. Have you by chance done it?
Yeah, a letter was sent there, but we are yet to do a follow-up on it.
You have 20
Yes.
days to do
We
it.
sent a letter there for them to assist us, but we are yet to do a follow-up to
Okay.
verify it.
I know the FA will be ever ready to really assist. So try then and get there, then get to the General Secretary, find out just a little support. If you tell them everything that you have, probably they will assist. Maybe jerseys, maybe boots or something. Give them the number itself. If even they can get you goalkeepers approach, they can get you boots, they can get you some things that will lessen your burdens and any other thing. Okay, so now that we are left with 20 days for you guys to go, the budget itself you are looking for, per your calculations and everything. Have you arrived at a figure you are looking
Yes, we are looking at for the entire team, it's supposed to have been $85,000.
when you convert it into Ghana cedis?
That is, it will be around 1,020,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah.
Okay. So that's the eight that okay. So you want to quote dollars? So $8,000, $85,000. So when you get $85,000,
then it means that all the team can go. But without that, then we have to scale it down.
okay. Preso, time runs fast, and so when the discussions is becoming exciting, then our time will be telling us that get ready to leave the studio. Is there any guarantee? Can you tell us some of our star players? We have players that today, if they get the opportunity and they're on the world stage, everybody will be asking. So, are these players really from Ghana? Who are the star players? Do you have the star players? Do you have enough goalkeepers? Like, tell me something about the team, the Black Wonders.
Yeah, we have very popular players and then goalkeepers. So the first person, the most popular player is from Takoradi. He is Eric Nyame. From Takoradi, he's the most popular player.
Is he a defender, a striker? Is he a goalkeeper?
He's a striker.
So he can score more goals. So how many goals, for instance, has he scored for you? Or he knows only how to play penalties? Which one?
He says he's skilled in both. Whether chance for goal, penalties, he's skilled in both of them.
So when we get opportunity right now, and it is 23rd of September, and you guys are in Malaysia, and let's say Team Ghana is there, we should expect goals from Eric.
He said yes, he can score for Ghana.
Okay.
Not he alone. Other players are also there, who are also as good as. Another one is Clemon. His name is Clemon. He is also. He's also an attacker. An attacker. Yeah.
So we have the men.
So we have the men.
We have the
So
men.
we say he and then Eric will lead the attack.
Wow. So Ghanaian, we're talking about the Black Wonders. It is the national team, the name for the national team for the deaf football that we have in this country. We have the national team, the deaf football. They are called the Black Wonders. But the truth of the matter, before you start sending, I've seen the messages coming, before you start really raising all the questions, they are not directly under the Ghana Football Association. They are also not directly under the National Paralympic Committee, NPC. So I don't say, oh, why are we going to host the Africa Para Games and then the deaf football has been neglected? No, they are a standalone group. Why? Because according to Ransford, their disability is the hidden one. There are types of disability. Theirs is the hidden one. So if you don't get closer to them, you don't know whether they are persons with disabilities or not. And that is the reason. And so they are here and they are saying that they are going for the World Championship. This is the 4th edition. Anytime we try going, no money syndrome crops up. And this season, they are hoping that they can break that cycle. We will be checking out from the studio. Brazil, what one thing will you leave with Ghanaians in terms of you getting the opportunity to go and being in Malaysia? What should we expect from you? What message would you give to the world as well?
okay, what I take to Ghanaians and the world in general, that we are the same. We are all the same humans. We want to make Ghana proud. We want to make Ghana proud in the deaf aspects of life. We want to make Ghana proud. So I want to say that to the whole world too, they should they should always make sure that they put us together with other activities, wherever there's sports or wherever there's weather. They should create opportunities for us so that we can also pass through and then make this thing strides ahead of us. Okay, so we are begging Ghanaian community that they should put smiles on our faces and make us happy by supporting us to go to this program.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. President. So, Ransford, you have the last word. What message are you leaving Ghanaians? You will go. I know strongly that we have to break that James. This fourth edition, you guys must go. But what is this thing that you want to live with Ghanaians? That if you get the opportunity to be there in Malaysia from the 23rd, every news that will come from Malaysia will be that Ghana is winning from the group stages. You are going unbeaten. You are winning all your games.
Well, one thing I want to leave with Ghana is that Ghana has been the number one team in Africa. We've done it before, so we can do it again. Then again, all the teams from Africa, most of them are in camps as we speak now. Nigeria in the camp, Cameroon in the camp, Guinea is in the camp. Why is it that Ghana we are so, struggling to get to camp? Why is it that we are begging the corporate Ghana to assist? Then again, I want to say that there are people that I want to say thank you to them, especially the.
But tell corporate Ghana, those that you said you sent letters to, tell them that from the studio, you'll be knocking on their doors again to check if their board has considered your proposals. Tell them if you say you sent some letters to corporate Ghana, just tell them that you are coming so that they know this is official platform.
Yeah.
Ghana's station is here. Everybody watches this, so tell them.
So please, we are begging on every institution that we've sent letters to. We are begging of you, please come to the aid of these vulnerable people. They are so skillful. They are so admiring to say you should be so happy. When you speak them, we play with the hearing people. We beat them. We play with Ghana, Bank of Ghana. We beat them. We play with how do you call it? Immigration. We beat them at the Crossport Stadium. So we cannot say that these are just ordinary people that we've assembled to go and play. No. These are the people that have played the highest level. We play in UK. We won we play with the hearing people in UK. We beat them. Okay, so it's just not just people that are just going to just participate. We are going to this World Cup and bring something home.
So Ghana will be hoping that from the 20th, they will be at the Kotoka International Airport to leave the shores of the country and go. They initially needed 28 contingent to go, but based on their calculations, they won't be able to do it. So currently, they've whittled the number down to 20, and now the ministry has come in to assist them with return tickets. Okay, now they are looking for accommodation and feeding grant for the 20 that must go. Well, Ghanaians, I know it will touch you, but $85,000 I know it is achievable and it is possible. So any individual out there, corporate entity out there, please, the National Deaf Football Team, the Black Wonders, are calling on you that as we ending the month of August, let September, which stands for remembrance, be a time that they will remember you, that you lead them to make history, break that jinx, that the fourth edition of the World Deaf Football Tournament in Malaysia 2023, they were able to be there to represent Ghana and raise the flag of Ghana high. It's not about stigmatization. Sometimes we don't know. And so when we know, we help. So everybody, please come on board, support them. If you really need them, when you come to GBC, we are here to really show you where they are. Other than that, you go to the Accra Sports Stadium, you ask anybody from the gate to everywhere that you are looking for the office of the Ghana Deaf Football Association. They will assist you so that you can also put smiles on their faces. Whatever you have for now, you can bring it to them. Food, clothing, motivation, everything. please come on board and support them. So Ransford, is there a number they can call you on, or is there something you?
Yes, I would like to give our bank account.
You have a bank account.
Yes,
That's why would they remember? Okay, spit it up for us. Let's see.
Well, our bank account is we are selling with Ghana Commercial Bank.
Okay.
High Street branch.
Okay.
Our bank account number is 1011 01 00069.
Okay.
Then I'll repeat the number again. That is 10 11 01 0000. Zeros are 5.
Okay.
Then 69.
Okay.
And
so when you go to any Ghana commercial bank and even
yeah.
you forget, just ask them that you want to contribute to the national deaf football team. They will by all means find it. If you don't even know the account number, when you tell them, they will assist you, get in touch, and then drop something. $85,000 is achievable. It can be done. If everybody is giving $500 and we are 50, we can raise $85,000 and do it for you. So thank you very much, guys.
But let me say, I've not said thank you to Honorable Professor Chumesi.
Oh,
he has
okay.
done so well. Honorable Zenata Jiman Rollins has done so well, and the Minister of Youth and Sports, they've done so marvelously.
Okay, and everybody there. We say a big thank you to you, Ministry of Youth and Sports. Usu Lagata, we say thank you very much. That's MP Usu Lagata. That is it. Madam Zeneto Ajiman Rollins. We know you can do more with everything that you have. And then also Professor Chumisi. Yes. We say thank you, guys. Chris, Ransford, and then Kwame. Guys, thank you very much. And the rest of the team, all the deaf football community in Ghana. Don't worry, it is possible. Believe it. And then everything will go on well. Thank you very much. That has been the page. The page returns same time tomorrow. Have a lovely day.